alien cadets laughed at Earth's gravity until the human took them on a light hike. The first day at Earth's intergalactic cadet exchange began with laughter. Not the joyful, friendly kind, but the sharp, dismissive chuckles of beings who thought they already knew the universe's truths. The source of their amusement? Earth's gravity. 0.98 of standard, scoffed Vekrin, a towering cadet from the high-gravity world of Brask. His forearms flexed, muscles rippling like braided cables. I train under 1.6. My infant siblings could wrestle here without strain. Another cadet, sleek and shimmering with scales that caught the morning light, hissed with mirth. This is a paradise for the weak. No wonder the humans cling to their strange machines, they would collapse on any real world. The rest of the group, 6 species in all, chosen to participate in Earth's first joint training cohort, chimed in with their own variations of derision. Only one cadet didn't laugh, Lieutenant Maya Carter, the lone human in the program, standing at attention with her rucksack slung neatly over one shoulder. Her smile was faint, patient. She had heard it before. The briefing. Major Elric Thalos, the silver-plated instructor from the Neutral Academy station orbiting Anda Prime, gestured at the holographic terrain map. Today's exercise will be a 10-kilometer hike across local wilderness. Objective: endurance under load, navigation without aid, and team cohesion. Each cadet will carry full kit. The human cadet has chosen the route. This revelation drew more laughter. 10 kilometers. Vekrin bellowed, tossing his extra set of climbing talons into the air and catching them with flourish. We could crawl that in under an hour. The instructor's metallic gaze swept the group. Do not underestimate local conditions. Proceed. Setting out. The trail began gently enough, rolling green hills, birds wheeling overhead, air dense with oxygen. To the Offworlders, it felt like stepping into a pleasant dream. Their movements were light, springy. Jaws clacked with glee, scales glittered as they bounded ahead. Look, hissed the scaled cadet, Sariv. He leapt 10 meters with ease. I could fly here. Maya, steady at the rear, adjusted her pack straps. She did not hurry. By kilometer 3, the aliens were still laughing, though now more breathless than before. Their leaps had grown shorter, their chatter thinner. By kilometer 5, silence began to creep in. The trail had tilted upward into rocky ridges, where uneven footing twisted ankles and scraped claws. The gravity that once felt liberating now pulled with relentless patience, pressing down on shoulders, tugging on packs that had seemed featherlight at the start. Sweat darkened alien hides unused to such humidity. Wings that once fluttered in amusement now drooped, useless in the thick atmosphere. Maya kept her pace. One foot, then the other. Breathing in through her nose, out through her mouth. Just like she had learned in the Appalachian foothills with her father when she was 12. Breaking point. By kilometer 7, the first cadet collapsed. It was Jirak, a broad-chested mammalian from Ocean Prime. His species thrived in crushing gravity, where bones were nearly unbreakable, but their bodies had never known the steady demand of long-distance exertion. He dropped to one knee, panting, eyes wide with disbelief. I cannot move, he gasped. Vekrin snarled, trying to haul him up with one arm, but the effort left him trembling too. His forearms hung heavy, like iron weights. This is trickery, Sariv spat, his tongue lolling. The air, it clings to me, it burns. Not trickery, Maya said softly as she passed them. Just Earth. The human lesson. By kilometer 9, the cadets were straggling wrecks. Packs that once seemed laughably light now dragged at their spines. Their scales itched, their fur matted, their secondary hearts hammered with panic at the unyielding pressure of weak gravity. And yet, at the front now marched Maya Carter, still steady, still calm. Her pack rode correctly on her hips, Her boots kissed the ground with practiced rhythm. She wasn't untouched, sweat streaked her brow, her breath came fast, but she endured. Keep moving, she called back. Small steps. Don't fight the ground, work with it. Let the rhythm carry you. Something in her tone, quiet but unshaken, cut through the cadet's despair. Vekrin stumbled upright, snarling less with arrogance than grim determination. Sariv dragged himself forward, claws tearing at the dirt. The final kilometer was agony. But they made it. The summit. At last they crested the ridge, where the trail opened onto a plateau overlooking a valley painted gold with sunset. The cadets collapsed in heaps, groaning, hissing, muttering disbelief. Maya dropped her pack, stretched her arms overhead, and let out a long sigh of satisfaction. That, she said, was a light hike. The words hit like a thunderclap. The aliens gawked at her. What? Jirak croaked. Light hike, Maya repeated, taking a swig from her canteen. Just a warm-up. Back home, we'd go 3 times that distance for fun. Some people run it. With dogs. She paused, grinning. Sometimes in snow. The silence that followed was heavy, but not with mockery. This time, it was with realization. Aftermath. When Major Thalos landed his skimmer to retrieve them, his polished brow plates arched at the sight of battered, humbled cadets sprawled on the ground and one human standing tall. I see the exercise was educational, he said. No one laughed. Not anymore. That night, around the shared campfire, something shifted. The cadets glanced at Maya with new eyes, not as the weakest among them, but as something different, something enduring. Vekrin finally broke the silence. You said, this was light, he rumbled. What is, heavy? Maya smirked. Ever hear of a place called Everest? The moral they would never forget. The lesson rippled beyond that single cohort. Word spread through the academy, then the wider fleets. Earth's gravity was no laughing matter, and neither were the humans who had been shaped by it. Other species could leap higher, sprint faster, lift more in the short term, but humans could endure. Step after step, mile after mile, season after season. On a death world where gravity, weather, and predators had tested them for eons, they had learned the oldest survival trick in the galaxy: keep going. And from that day, no alien cadet ever laughed at Earth's gravity again.